Tron might not always be the loudest name in crypto headlines, but it quietly processes more stablecoin transactions than almost any other network in the world. Let us break down what Tron is, how it works, and why it has become such a major player in global crypto activity. Tron is a blockchain platform built for speed, low transaction costs, and high throughput, meaning it can handle a large volume of transactions quickly. It was founded in 2017 by Justin Sun with an original focus on content sharing and entertainment, aiming to give creators a way to distribute and monetize digital content without relying on centralized platforms. Over time, Tron's identity shifted. While the original content and entertainment vision are still part of its foundation, Tron has become best known today as one of the most heavily used networks for moving stablecoins, particularly Tether, around the world. Tron uses a system called Delegated Proof of Stake, often shortened to DPoS. In this model, token holders vote for a limited number of representatives, often called super representatives, who are responsible for validating transactions and producing new blocks on the network. This is different from a system where every single participant validates transactions directly. Instead, token holders elect trusted representatives to do that work on their behalf, and those representatives are rewarded for keeping the network running smoothly. This structure allows Tron to process transactions very quickly and at extremely low cost, since a smaller, coordinated group of validators can confirm transactions faster than a much larger, decentralized set of participants. One of the more unique aspects of Tron is how it handles transaction costs. Instead of always requiring users to pay a direct fee for every transaction, Tron uses a resource system based on something called energy and bandwidth. Users can stake TRX, Tron's native token, to receive energy and bandwidth, which can then be used to cover the cost of transactions and smart contract activity on the network. If a user does not have enough energy or bandwidth available, they can still pay directly with TRX to complete their transaction. This system is part of why moving assets on Tron, especially stablecoins, tends to be so inexpensive compared to many other networks. A huge portion of daily activity on Tron comes from stablecoin transfers, particularly Tether, which is pegged to the US dollar. Because Tron offers very low fees and fast confirmation times, it has become one of the preferred networks for moving large amounts of dollar-pegged stablecoins around the world, especially for cross-border transactions and everyday transfers where speed and cost matter. This has made Tron a critical piece of infrastructure for stablecoin activity globally, even for many users who may not think of themselves as using Tron directly, since stablecoin transfers often happen in the background of exchanges, payment platforms, and trading activity. Tron also supports smart contracts, the self-executing code that powers decentralized applications, and it is compatible with Ethereum's coding standards. This means developers familiar with building on Ethereum can bring applications over to Tron with relatively few changes required, giving the network access to a large existing pool of blockchain developers and tools. This compatibility has helped Tron build out its own ecosystem of decentralized applications, including decentralized exchanges, gaming platforms, and other DeFi-style services, in addition to its heavy use for stablecoin transfers. TRX is Tron's native token, and it plays several roles within the network. It is used to pay for transactions when a user does not have enough energy or bandwidth available. It can be staked to receive energy and bandwidth for future use, and it is used in the network's voting system, where holders can vote for the super representatives responsible for validating transactions. Staking TRX also allows holders to earn rewards, giving everyday token holders a way to participate in securing the network while also benefiting from resource allocation for their own transaction activity. Tron's core strength comes down to speed, low cost, and real-world transactional volume. While many crypto networks are judged primarily on speculation or price movement, Tron has built a reputation around raw usage, especially for moving stablecoins efficiently at a massive scale. That kind of practical, everyday throughput is a significant factor in the network's continued relevance. As with any crypto project, Tron carries real risks. Its delegated proof of stake model relies on a smaller group of elected validators, which some critics argue introduces greater centralization than networks with a much larger, more distributed set of validators. Tron has also faced regulatory scrutiny at various points, which is worth staying aware of. And like any crypto asset, TRX itself is subject to significant price volatility tied to broader market conditions. Tron has evolved from its original content and entertainment-focused vision into one of the most heavily used networks in crypto for moving stablecoins around the world. With fast transaction speeds, extremely low costs, and a growing ecosystem of smart contract applications, Tron has carved out a distinct role as critical infrastructure for global stablecoin activity. This is not financial advice, just financial education. Always do your own research before making any investment decisions. If you found this helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you do not miss the next breakdown. See you in the next video.